Many high-level officials, including presidents, ministers and Nobel laureates, have come together at the 7th Annual World Government Summit, which is now underway here in Dubai. The summit opening began with a welcome from His Excellency Mohammed Al-Gharqawi, the Minister Cabinet Affairs and the Future, and Professor Klaus Schwab, the founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, highlighting the impact of globalization 4.0. The summit is highlighting the potential of governments around the world to make a difference to the 7 billion people living on Earth. This year, the World Government Summit is focusing on the need for this region to empower its young people by embracing new technology, especially artificial intelligence, in driving economies of tomorrow. The key will also be coalition between the government and private sector.
I think this is the idea of the government summit. It's to have stakeholders for the growth, either from the government or private sector, NGOs, international organizations and academia, to discuss the future of the challenges and opportunities. With the revolution of technology and the rapid development in all sectors, we have to think what is the next years, what's going to be the economy, what are the factors that are going to shape the economy, the growth, the technology that will have an impact in every sector.
The UAE's Vision 2021 aims to make the UAE among the best countries in the world by the Golden Jubilee of the Union. Government action in the coming years will be crucial for reaching important targets over the next 3 years.
I think the number one to be a successful government is to have very clear visions and very clear strategies. And the UAE has become a very successful model in the region by introducing a very much clear pathways and a clear KPIs for the whole government entities. And all of them are funneled down to a vision, which is 2021. And under that vision, there are also multiple visions and strategies, innovation strategy, artificial intelligence strategies, the fourth revolutions, industrial revolution strategy. So each individual sectors of the economy.
UK relations with the UAE are currently seeing continuous development in various fields, especially economic, investment, educational, cultural and social fields. The UK wants to keep it that way post-Brexit, says UK Secretary of State for International Trade Liam Fox, who today attended the World Government Summit here in Dubai.
We see the UAE as a very key trading and economic partner, but more than that, we want to see a more strategic relationship with the UAE. We want to see a deepening of our relationship. We want to see where we can bring the expertise of the United Kingdom in areas like skills, artificial intelligence, fintech, so that we can work with the transformation that the government here is undertaking. We see it as a partnership rather than simply the United Kingdom selling into the market.
A new report published at the World Government Summit reveals how GCC countries can save almost well over $100 billion by 2030 if they adopt a circular economic model corresponding to nearly 1% of the region's cumulative GDP between 2020 and 2030. Dr. Yahya Annuti told me more.
First, if we look at the region, the consumption rate and the use of natural resources and internal consumption has been on a growth. And we got to rationalize that. The policymakers are going for some changes in their current policy, subsidy reforms and stuff around that. Yet there is a need for transforming the way we think of our cities. 85% of the population lives in cities and most of the GDP is created in cities. More importantly, there is around $350 to $400 billion that will be spent in the construction sector. Many of that will go to the establishment of new cities. Take NEOM as an example. It would be great. It's a great opportunity if we think of as adopting the circular economy model, where we rethink the use of renewable energy, we rethink the design of the products, especially especially with Industry 4.0 that will go on, for instance, in Saudi Arabia and also here in the UAE, how we can create products that we can easily disassemble, extract the original resources from them, remanufacture them, and reproduce them. Imagine the potential.
Majid Al Futtaim has partnered with pop star will.i.am's technology company to launch an AI platform that will support customers for their retail operations. will.i.am said he is passionate about bringing AI forward for humanity, empowering people with their data. The Omega platform is a conversational and contextual voice assistant powered by artificial intelligence.
The fact that there is a government summit and AI is the main subject, because technology moves faster than governments, that shows the step forward for countries that have appointed, ministers of artificial intelligence and the leadership that certain regions are taking to add innovation as the focal point on what people are discussing. Because it's innovation and thinking in that direction that's going to solve tomorrow's problems.
All right, time now to have a look at the markets, today's best and worst movers, and the global currencies starting off this new UAE Business Week.